Here we go. Let's take a look at what they gave us. June 8th, we were right about that. Yep, Tundra. It's massive. We've already kind of covered some of the new, but probably not all of the new enemies. New gathering items. Neutrania. Another disappearing blocks. Platform 1. Belugana Ruins. So this kind of looks... You see that? Go back just a little bit. If you look... See, yeah, you can see my cursor right back here. There are buildings. So I wonder if I know they mentioned that Central City used to be in the Kvaris region, but I wonder if, since there are creatures we can find here that can be destroyed and join you like in Vanford, I wonder if we can expect that from every ruin-based thing like this, if we can just find drones that'll team up with us. Beat Hovak and make them your allies. I bet you it bigger than the drones we saw in Vanford, but I'm sure they have the same... Oh, level 51 enemies in the combat zone. I wonder what level you'll be when you finish the story. Increased XP and red driver for golden and silver enemies. I can't tell which one that guy's fighting, but before adjustment that says 2440, after it says 2928. So, like a 20% increase or something like that. That's a silver enemy, 1464 to... That's off screen. New actions and trials. What do we got? Floating boards, we know about this. Enemy suppression, so there must be a trial, or this must be a... These are level 37 enemies. This must be an exploration zone. It looks like a trial where you have to like kill enemies on your board. You do a lot of damage that way. Holy crap! Doll's transport heist. I'm curious. Destroy item containers using a floating board. So that's cool. Throw action. We know about this. That's a lot of damage. That said 2573 for damage. Collect cold photons. Excitation? Maybe you're, like, unfreezing them? We know what the Blizzard Zone thing's gonna be. We've seen that trial in Retem. What else we got? Yep, level 60. Sword Arts Overcharge. Looks like you can just charge your PAs a second time. We get a 4th hit with Double Saber. Wide range Blight rounds. Now I'm wondering about this. I don't know if we want this kind of use for it against... Well, first of all, this is cool. Blight multiple enemies. But I don't see Blight rounds getting used a lot against regular enemies. You see it a lot against... You see it mostly against bosses. So I wonder if against big bosses like Dark Falz, if you could use this... Or maybe a better example, use this on like a no-glyph and hit both its legs and its head. Make it easier for whatever the group is targeting. I don't know if you'd want to split up focus like that. Geolabs and higher tanky bosses. Yeah, that might be that's a good example. I'm just thinking of enemies with huge bodies and multiple parts you can target. That might be that might see use there. I wonder if it'll be used in place of the regular ones. Maybe it has a different damage bonus. I don't know. We'll see it in detail, and I'll do a video on Ranger, obviously, later on anyways. But that's cool to see. Ranger expanding their utility is nice. Stylish Roll Counter Bullet. They've got a step counter. Chloe Brand. I thought they already had a fire-based... oh, they don't. I think that's the one they don't have. There's a fire-based ability. Wand attack extra. Long animation. I don't know if I like that for a normal. Ton of PA combo finish. They just add like an extra hit to whatever they're doing. I think. That was cool. Blade Arts parry counter edge. We get new 6-star weapons. They look a little obnoxious. The double saber looks cool. Oh! This is something I wanted to look at. Something we wanted to see. Just an example of some of the new augments. We have Triple Bull, which I think are like the Melra, Ra-Tech, and Meltech ones. Dual Bull, Triple Bull. Yeah, it's just a straight potency boost. Potency 2%. That's not bad. I don't think I'll end up using it because we've got a lot of better ones. But that's cool. Gigas Thali. Ooh. Thali, Euphroy, Aglide. They're Gigas augments, but they affect multiple weapon types. Health and 2.5%. Alright, okay. If you're a player who uses multi-weapons, or if you're like a bouncer or a braver and you use both your weapons, this would be good for either multi-weaponing or armor. That's good to know. I'm thinking about adding jet boots to my double sabers, so I probably want that melee tech one. Chapter 3 in Kvaris Camp.
The Kvaris region has been abandoned for many decades now. It was once the seat of the capital.
Yep.
My researcher friend's name is Ilma. We need his intelligence.
Remember, this starts at level 33.
I'm Mary. You people know Ilma?
Hey, Mary.
No,
Oh,
but Crawford
we are
does.
guests?
That's Kuka.
Nice to meet you.
I like this. So, whoa, alright, so we need to slow it down here a little bit. So, robots welcome you at shops. Blue guy is your class counter. New tasks. Accept new tasks? Are there any new weeklies? I don't see any so far. It looks like the Trinitas one might be gone. Dailies. Lost Central enemy suppression. So Lost Central is probably the name of our other combat zone. So there you go. Lost Central must be like the ruins of the old Central City. Oh, now you have my attention. I can't wait to see that. Foraging for fruit in South Belugana ruins. Well, we saw that already. 80,000 XP. This is a daily. That's cool. Alright. Look out for side tasks from unique characters. Ooh, ninja. So, are there so many seeing spots? So I think we're going to have another one where we're supposed to find certain points on the map. We had this in Alia region. We've had this in every region. I just don't remember the Rotem ones being particularly memorable. Training instructor. Speeda. Oh, Speeda. I'm guessing he has to do with the races. And that's probably another one that's like, go kill these enemies there. Yeah. Vista's one, we've seen that. Doing field races and Dolls okay, yeah. Do trials, do races. Look for I was right. Kind of on the third one, but yep. Crocodilus Vera suppression. So this is one of the urgent quests we're getting. Oh, you're gonna have to go through snowboarding to get the. Ooh! That bounces off those things and he gets a photon blast crystal. Now I'm assuming they're not showing the other, because we know we're gonna get 2 urgent quests at the start. I'm assuming they're not showing the other one because following the usual trend, it's gonna be a Vera version of the stories boss, and they don't want to show that off here. Which you gotta be very hyped because that's a use throw to stun him and such. So while we're on the subject of urgent quests, I feel like the one we're going to see that's based on the story is going to have a tremendous plot implication. And my reasoning for that is we sort of got a hint about Nexalio, and there was a sort of saw that a little bit during like urgent quests. The Tem region, we had a preview of it before the region even had a name, so we saw a Vera version. You know how we have like Pedis Vera, Nex Vera, Dustal Vera. That's what they call the boss, the like urgent quest versions of normal enemies. We saw Rennis for Tem. First of all, whatever boss we have in this area for the story is going to have Kvaris in its name. We know that. But I feel like the fact that they're being so secretive about it and we haven't seen it yet, it's going to be... First of all, it looks like Elder. But, like, something's up here. I feel like it's going to be... Whatever we see is going to be super important. I can't wait. New Battledia. So Battledia Yellow, Kvaris Troopers. Level 55 enemies. Damn! You're gonna be nearly done with your level grind before you can fight it. You need 24-16 battle power. I don't think that'll be that hard to reach. If you finish the story, you're probably ready for this. Platforming in it. Oh, did we see the... I think we know about this one already. There's yellow. Oh, yep, I went too far. New Battledia. Come on, show me the stats for it. They really, like, only show it for a frame. Oh, I got... Yep, I got it. Level 64 and 2744 battle power. Well, we knew they were going to be 64. They got to be... You got to be... level capped to do this. 2744, you gotta be ready for that. Alio and Rotem get Battledia yellow rank 2s with more XP. XPD scaling is gone. Field races. So what do we got here that we can see? So there's a timer. There's these things I think we gotta collect on the way. And these must be like laps or checkpoints. Pass every checkpoint within 2.5 minutes. Okay, so you do have a time limit. And you can have up to 32 people. Obviously here there's only 4. Collect score symbols and go through 3 checkpoints as fast as you can. So I'm gonna guess that they probably base you on your score overall, and not just... They'll probably give you a score at the end, right? The speed you complete it probably contributes to your score, and the tokens you collect, or the symbols you collect, probably contribute to your score. And, I think, I don't know. The score might be a personal best thing, but I feel like it's a race. Well, it is a race, so... Wonder if the better you place, the more you get for rewards. Available in certain sectors in every area. So I wonder if they're like public events. They're going to be in exploration zones. And they're trials. They're trials. Okay, so... well, it counted as one for that quest we just saw. So, that's good to know. What else we got? Take on Alliance tasks. What do we got? So So you get alliance badges for currency. We see that. So we've got suppress for enemies, defeat bosses, send a kudos, obtain augment capsules 2-3. Suppress dread enemies 2. Alright, defeat 10 bosses and get an alliance badge. Obtain 5 rat note C's. Defeat 3 dread enemies in Retem. So it's going to be region specific. Alright. These are the kind of quests you're going to want to just have on hand at all times, you know, benefit your alliance. What do we got for quest trigger? Dark Falz Interception. So this is like, we could have like alliance events where we all stockpile those badges, or we all earn those badges for the alliance, and we can buy these triggers and run the new Dark Falz thing. See a lot of triggers, some prim swords. Some accessories. So alliance badges might be alliance specific, or player specific. That's cool. Replay stories at the quest counter. Arcs Chronicles main story, Arcs Chronicles other. Cool, I can rename the playlist where I did all of these. I'll just call it the Arcs Chronicles. Okay. So we see some that are cutscene, and some say cutscene where it's just the scenes, and some say story. 39.50. So I wonder if they'll make like higher difficulty versions of the story chapters. That'd be pretty dope. And then what is this? Star Gem and Meseta treasure shops. And so you need premium to buy X cubes. Okay. Well, you can earn those. This right here, I would already say off the bat, unless we start seeing things that require like 80 X cubes to be able to buy, don't do this. 40 star gems for an X cube that you can get from just playing the game. This seems like a poor decision. Triboost. We got Triboost back. Hell yeah. Vital Soul S and Raw Tech Doable 3S. So the S augments, if I recall correctly, it's just a one and done. You only need one capsule and it just works. So I do like that. Keep an eye out for those. The Triboost, I mean, I guess that'd be good for XP grinding and stuff, but you can get rare drop boosts, I think, more easily than this. I have several I just haven't used. So I don't know about this. I guess that comes down to preference. It's 10 star gems. You can get that from a login bonus. That's not too bad. But this, that's cool to see. Maybe they'll drop augments you really want for your build. That will be, that's a good thing. I'm not going to complain about that. What else we got? Refreshed. Oh no, these are Meseta. Alright, so we've got an accessory for 5k, a Kavari yellow, or just 3 per account. I'm sure it's probably 3 for this as well. So it's like 20k or 60k to buy all 3 of those, and then if you have premium, you can buy an additional 3 in that day. That, I mean, I usually have premium up, and I'm sure a lot of players do, but I don't know if I like that there's a premium only item in the shop. Maybe it's not as big a deal. But, you know, I mean, we do need some benefits for premium. What are we paying for, right? But still, you know, 120k, and you get 6 Cavariellas. Okay, alright. It's Meseta. Meseta is easy to come by. I suppose that's not terrible. New face option, imposing face. So we've got 2 bearded faces there. Does imposing face be? Alright. Color sync settings now available for each cast part. I don't understand the significance of that because I don't play cast. But if you're a cast player, that means something to you, great. Toggle ornament display and prize list previews. Alright. Okay. Review voices and scratch ticket. Alright, that's cool. I do like that. Find other players looking for party members in the same room. So, like, you just have to be in the same lobby as someone. And you don't have to go wandering around finding them. You can just go, alright, see how this works. How do you get there? Search for currently recruiting parties. That's in the communications tab. Recruiting rooms only, so we see them all looking here. Highlighted, you can see their info over here, their objective, all that stuff that they add, and then the party members that are already there. That's cool. That's probably more convenient, or that's probably easier than just looking for what you're looking for. Yeah. Words are hard. But yeah, I like this. I don't have to wander and randomly find someone. We can just join. This is what we've been waiting for! Auto sell! You can set, so I'm just going to set all 5. Do not sell with preset skills or color variants if you want to keep something like that. Armor is the same way. But you can see over here, this is something we were worried about. Items that can't be auto-sold, so you won't accidentally get rid of your silver and gold prim stuff. This is like exactly the kind of setup we want. You either need to pay for it with star gems or have premium. A little frustrating, but again, adds more value to premium. As long as premium's price doesn't go up, this is getting better and better. And if you're a free-to-play player, I bet you can go to the store and get like one of those, kind of like the shop passes. Maybe they'll sell like a 30-day auto-sell option. That is probably purely so that people don't start screaming like pay to win. All the premium players get all the good stuff. You have a free to play option. You can earn those star gems and get that. That's very nice. Take a selfie for your ARC's ID. I should flesh that out a bit more, but that's kind of what. Let's see. Does it give us a finished product to look at? Yep. So you've got your thing, and then it adds the selfie over here, right? Yeah, that's cool. Zoom into a part of the screen with magnification. That's a nice accessibility feature. Collect mission pass rewards in bulk. Selected tier rewards are not included. Okay, I was about to cite that I'm worried about which one it'll pick for those, but it doesn't. It just grabs stuff like your alpha reactors, your mission badges, all the stuff where you don't have to choose. All right, that's nice. That's nice. That's not something I think we were super worried about, but, it's convenient. Some Spring 2022 special scratch items added to the special Oh! So things like the weapon skins that were only in the spring event we're getting back. Cool, I'll have to use those scratch tickets for more than star gems again. Can I move around during the region mag animation? I know people were asking for that. I wonder if you can just throw stuff in there and just walk away, or if you're gonna have to, or if you can only go a certain distance. If only a certain distance, this is screenshot stuff. Because if you can only walk a few paces away from it, it's not a huge difference for those who just want to dump food into the mag and leave. But I think we'll just have to see when this comes out. Feed region mags even during active region mag boosts. Why? It's not going to continue to boost it. So this might be good, like if you say you do your boost for the day and then you get a side quest that goes, go feed a mag this much food. And you're like, well crap, now I have to wait 2 hours. It's probably just so you can satisfy that kind of requirement. I'll take it. Effects no display while using weapon camo on color variant weapons. Okay. And then I don't care about scratch tickets. So let's move on to the other stuff they revealed. June update info. Here we go. New enemy in Rayjord Gorge. Oh, this is obscene. So Rayjord Gorge, it's an exploration zone. Watch out for low temperature damage. Now what I'm curious about is, right there. You take the damage and he stopped moving. So I wonder if you can just straight up be frozen. Also, chili dog. That needs no... Level 64! Excuse me? Is this an end game exploration zone? What? Can't really tell because of the banner here, so I can't see his level. But, excuse me, that hurts. And if it freezes, so you can take elemental damage or elemental effects from the freezing in Rayjord. Which means those of you running Giant and Gias armor are gonna have a bad time. Yeah! It just straight up freezes you! God damn! The Cold Might. Low temp damage resistance 25% for that. So, I do think this was brought up in an earlier video I did about the interview that Hero I had with the dev team. I 100% think you're going to need a weapon specifically for that area. Even if it's like you have two of the same weapon in separate augments, you're gonna need something that handles that. But, looking at that, maybe not. Low temp damage resistance plus 25%. Melee weapon potency plus 2.5. 2.5 is a pretty high bonus. So I think if you have this on your weapon and all of your armor, well, there's probably going to be like decold range and tech as well. But for my sake, because I'm going to use might, that's, that goes on your armor and your weapons. That's, I don't think it would stack to an even 100. I think there might be diminishing returns on that. I don't know. But that's 2.5 damage potency on top of it. That's not bad. That's not terrible. And I want to verify something, because I swear... Nope, I'm going to have to go back. I swear he had 6 augment slots. I might also just be going crazy. Nope, I only saw 2 there. But I didn't see what he was adding it to. Increase your low temperature damage resistance. Is there a slot for this? That might say somewhere. Oh, they were just putting it on Prim Gear, that's why. But I'm wondering if 6-star means we could eventually hit plus 60 and therefore get 6 armor slots or augment slots. We'll see. Increase your low temperature damage resistance with boots from augments, quick food, region mags, and items. So you could probably eliminate the low temperature damage or make it negligible. The only problem I have is that you can get the freeze status effect when you do this, and that's going to be a problem. I would hate to be in a boss fight over there and randomly just get frozen. That's going to be a big problem for people. Crisp Kvaris meat. So that'll just be a matter of do the region match thing and get another 30%. Yeah, you could probably make the damage you take minuscule. And the mag bonus. So there will be a mag that gives 5%. 5? Let's see. Alright, so we're already looking at augments, quick food, region mags, and items. So they're probably items you can eat that give you like an hour of resistance. But for those augments, the quick food thing and this already gives you 135% resistance without whatever the items in question are. So maybe it's not that hard to get it out of the way. This just means you have to build your gear for Kvaris around it a little bit. Oh, yep, items. An hour for, alright, 100. So you give him gathering materials plus specific ones. Wow, bicycle orb, I hope that's easy to get. Decold standard, so there are augments that also... Lizardium? They're gonna go too fast for me to follow that, so I'm not gonna... That's just an exchange. Use that. Okay, so there's plenty of ways to mitigate it. So just once you know you're heading to that direction, just make sure you're prepared. That's all it's gonna be. I'm not scared of that. However, there is something to be scared of. It's level 64 enemies. I do like that. Ancient enemies, even stronger than Gigantics. Storm Kvaris starting on the 15th. Ancient. And this ties into my thought about the boss being significant. I wonder if we're going to see enemies from base PSO2, like bosses from base PSO2 show up. I mean, that guy looks like another just giant sword-carrying dude, like the Dustle and the Titles. So we're going to have a version of that for sure. But look at him. Oh, damn! Nice helmet, bro. Don't care about that. Do we have anything other than scratches to look at, or is that it? Season 9 had scratch tickets for the new Fine Form are going to be there. And this. Dark Falls Interception Round 2. Which is a drill. It's a trigger quest. So 18. So the normal one is just our regular 8-person Dark Falls Urgent Quest. Rank 2. We already know it's level 60, but 2647 battle power and only 4 players allowed, and you need triggers for this. That's not something I think you want to pug for. Considering the only way we've seen to get the triggers was through alliance badges. I think this is something you plan to do with your allies, with your alliance. What do we see for rewards? 2647, level 60, 20k Vasetta, cool. Extra 10k the first time we do it. 12 photon scales, and 3 Eradisoul 3. If you use Eradisoul in if you use Eradisoul in your build, farming this with your alliance would be fantastic. That's like 3 or 4 runs per piece of gear. And this is the other thing we see. You have a 20-minute timer to beat it, instead of an hour. My solo run on the level 40 version was 23 minutes. I'm sure you can get far, far, far faster than that. My particular weapon doesn't really have a lot of ways to chase him, but anyways, incapacitated one of 5, or in this case 1 of 5. Your group has 5 deaths before you fail. So this is an actual difficult, like, urgent quest. We're gonna have to. This is gonna be one that is gonna take some skill to beat. I mean, it's just Dark Falls. We've seen it before. I don't think he gets any new moves. He just hits harder and has more health. Typical enemy level upscaling. But fewer people, meaning you're more likely to have to actually worry about aggro. And limited deaths. So the second phase of the fight is going to be pretty scary. I die a lot on that one in particular. There's just so much going on. But that's cool. I'm also kind of hoping he shows some new attacks in this one, but if he doesn't, that's fine. Doesn't look like it. Wow. He's using like attacks with like no delay. So he's just far more aggressive. I can't wait for this. Any other information? Or is it just more scratches? Looks like just more scratches. Alright. So, I don't think we had, yeah. So that's really all we had to talk about in terms of new stuff coming. Mostly covering stuff coming with the new expansion, and holy crap! I can't wait. We've got a week until the fun begins. Yeah, this is gonna be great.